abusia mi chara msansomo akwa abasronko semre channel so hada so ebe media GH abusia for efania esiye ewo El Wak Stadium ni na efa recruitment hon sensem ankofo makoma ko 6 abusia for omo efri mu no ene eyade a vim lady ababonten wa kansem e de acha excellency John Dramani Mahama abusia for acha se oche ni semu a se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na etumi ewini eye election 2024 nka na esiye ewo El Wak Stadium no anka NC because Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ede enhyehyeye pa ebegu form yes digitalization and anka bekoso abusuan we dey mam kasa 30% ekọ ogoti ensem abusuan vim lady atoto ede akọ eye NDC headquarters ha chese enya asem ketoa na si wiera se want yewo ho nse chese adwunkyere bia abusuan abomodian na ya kire ya hada so ebe media GH bomodian subscribe like na bo a share for person be tie enya bi enti yeti ensem a abusuan for vim lady ede atudwa ni na efa eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia digitalization hon nsensem abusia yentemra sesia yedase
asem kese esi young people omo ko pa adwuma aye akohia kwansie wuo. It is not normal. In fact your man bi so a enka wose yesu Ghana ye leaders ni nyina for wrongful death. This is a needless death. We wa sebio bru sebm empredia say nkwase wo eyo wo a onyankopon frɛ obi a sɛ de asofo ne kogina wo muka nyame na de ma na nyame na de nyame nje hwe onyankopon ji owo bi a onji obi a so mbra heaven onji obi a sɛ nkwa na ono onyankopon edigu adam mu no so me okrati asefo no ogina de ene onye na gin sɛ mrantie bia okogine nkwa afri ne nsem we enya nyame na de ma ena nyame na eje. This is a needless death. It is a death you see a blame you be. Somebody is responsible for this death. Enipa nya ba akunye mienu nya miensa emrantie maba won kintina 16 omawu omunya eboni o omunko robbery omunko ba okro no omunko kum nipa omunko wia obi ade omunko di kokonsa omunko ye hwe ye fa adwuma. This question must go to government. This is idea a war honum sa na mini abema Sadiq Adams raise issue be very important. Armed forces forms recruitment forms are a ton of $350. It 350 Ghana cedis. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any bloody sense. I mean, I want penkofo ako a first recruitment. Ye pankofo. No wa control ask back. Obi ambeju 350. Ne nipa omunye adwumanye. Look at the number of people. And the entire make say you cannot just blame Abayan Otia Konwa so say. You cannot just blame armed forces. It is a whole systematic failure. Ghana system ne ya broni beye. Ghana system over the last 8 years or 10 years ni. They be armed forces recruitment. Police recruitment, immigration recruitment, fire service recruitment, and nipa di boom no amoko. Why? Them penifori know the reason why there are no jobs. Simple yini say adwumani ho joblessness. Into nim say adwumani ho. Now nim say nipa do beba. Now nim say space awo for this number of nipa obe for omo it be 1,000 and it be 500. You just sell forms for 500. Simple. And now the person over do na wetimi asone so no anya papa na wo ma for 1,500 unim say 1,000 pen abefa but anya bro unim say obefa nipa be 100 and not 200 oh ton form so ama already jobless people tio. This same way we can't even talk about it in terms of law. You can't talk about it in terms of security. You can there be this is an issue that you cannot talk about without bringing in passion, emotions, and sentiment. Because people have bloody died. People have bloody died. There is no way around this thing. Anyway, what kind of French more professional and possible? What the hell are you talking about? Professional saying people have died. What is professional about this? Nipa correct. We speak not just about the fact, but we speak about the fact and we also speak about the emotions because people have died. They don't have to be my relatives for me to be emotional about it because they didn't have to die. It is a needless death. A mind be so America, Europe, near there, you sue government, you sue Ministry of Employment, you sue armed forces, you sue severally and jointly for wrongful death. Ebusia for no man this year, nipa 6 no. Omukrofo ni nyina they will sue Ghana government, police, obi omesu omo no maji empata sika, they deserve empata. Cause omanya boni. Moi na mo say, and you see the lawyer for that kind in terms of say, we at some way a foreseeable or not a foreseeable. Say you be cry on to classroom da. Obi also only nyansa kura or ya to check a crack to when him say. And yet they armed forces recruitment they need padu beba. And therefore was so making provision for possible stampede. I was so making provision. When a so foreseeable, and that is a classic case I bet you a first saying Ghana government for wrongful death. This is Messi when Yamin Ama and Yamin Aji and Yamin Mahe and Yamin Jehe Ghana Neokum Rantiano. Yan Yakum boys no. Yan Yakum Nipa 6 in Ghana, GOG government of Ghana, the people of Ghana, the state of Ghana, the Omai of Ghana, Yan Yakum Yadishano. And the reason why I'm not quick to blame just NDC and say over the years in any name say Jumani ho. Na ye lead the yenim say third world country be a name say any idea aban be able betimi solve problem no one time no. But any politics ni abro na NDC ni MPP. Modi Ghana over the last 30 years mo ya. We boss me ye 1D 1F. Or ye also know the politics abata ho. We boss me ye big push. We boss me say it is more about the political advantage of the various political parties that here but buam nanti ani maba wano amo menye adwuma ye. And me put one of the blame squarely at the doorstep of President Rawlings. So call the but I'll blame him. And can Akroma factories yang tontonwa and can them nanti omunye baby. Me kra mi nyini be ya to menyini kakra. Me ya kolano minim temane ya wo me. Temanya ye kwa wo TTL. O vako super paper gu. Now no me na online na me who video be Akroma time. Ashidi aye chichadi akwa toilet roll and toilet roll wo Ghana 99.99% ye crying every China bloody na any the free bar. This on my way is sick. You may say you can never talk about Ghana without getting emotional because never be on my it's needless. Benjamin Breno Krani was super paper wo Ghana ye toilet roll and then I see any biaba AI no ye ko toilet roll ni China. Na mrantie ko wu e was stampede my entiase me ya akola nyina akra me se me nyini bia o but me ya akola yi at least be see me who da see a recruitment must stampede yesi because anye yo ko for Unilever obenya aduma wo na e friend liver brothers obenya aduma liver brothers yaye oye obenya scrap bia ye wo ferro fabrics first tema steel west obenya vako be kakra anante obenya ATTL obenya GTP and a GTP ogun to mana hu Ghana na GTP for the from branches e wo Cote d'Ivoire na Holland na deba GTP na come workers be 300 pe adwuma na gu because support e wo se e de manwuma no ade e wo se e push nyuma ko na do buy us your 1D 1F and yes existing factories ni kura egu no mama ye revamp anka yasem na Ghana for na so kan because even under President Kufuor garment and textiles factories, including Akroma textiles, ATL, GTP, President Kufuor pushy over the 8 years. And when you do mana alanche mante yeno, some could be revive Ghana for now. You're saying Ghana, the no, you're China, you yes, you're buying creative jobs. I buy no creative jobs on heaven. Obey creative magic on home. Ain't it say I'm holistic? Me and Ken home. Me and say look, there are issues that we can address. There are issues on minor. And was here to me etc and near case where the beye na yes the wada this we are killing our own young people. Nipa 6 we are kata by omakwa for no fault of theirs omunye boni bia na me fa we say but look at the faces of the young people. These are the faces of unemployment. These are say oye wadin say you unemployment asema obi kobo unemployment so na say NDC na ti akonya so nipa na MPP ni Obi kobo unemployment so na NPP neti akonya so nipa na NDC ni. These are Ghanaians. Omi NDC o, omi MPP o. The obeka say den obi the facts obi NDC and obi MPP that doesn't change the fact that oye Ghanaian and they deserve to be employed. Omo nya kwadro asemba ya yesi efen kofo no they all showed up. Obi aji 20 Ghana woni man ho so they flow trotro. obi agit 10 Ghana they full tro akodu and wako we. These are the faces of the future generations, and we've killed them. Ya said akoku omo ya mantam ya young people akoku omo. You see, the entire idea where you brone say your politicians NDC MPP, they can come together and say that afi BI a basic factory back on. Yeah, multi-party democracy way from 92 over 30 something years. Inti ka afi BI a factory back on can then Ghana man but at least and quite a sizable number. Abain to me bet me aka say ofa aboso kan for ofa kan shi for fa despite no me ade aka ho ofo isapon no me ade aka say masa me di mu nyina mu good them come up with a plan I bet me see factory back every year and factory ni be successful engage them ye ma musika ye fa ma politicians bi mo ye mu business that am fan perform my oh Jesus Christ oh my wakum ni nkrofo you've spilled the blood of your young people. Na me such a president mama beda. I don't think so beda. The about time be anyone man in ma kopa adwuma no mu ko wu a obetimi ada na. And that's so I wish I president mama di mrika and o de call ho. That is it was sad. Under no circumstance again should this ever happen again. But I say we cry no, it shouldn't have happened. This is needless. Needless ye ma ebewu because omo kopa adwuma aye. What would the entire Ghana man telling be a desert to Sukra Mokofa? Oh, look at the number. Where armed forces pay. Police in my fire service in my immigration my. We need to deal with the unemployment issue. Say Ankayan mom. Na ya NDC ni MPP na Antonchani. Me say, look at now as my become corruption. Sikan kofo wia egu ombotom. Sikan kofo where some small boys we ni ade omugina we obi de come akofo obi board yan ke ne kotum 18 months he de ne kotum 18 months cause wako wi ade meanwhile the system is forcing these able-bodied young men so mo nkobokro no adenti na aban enyi asase afran place asante achima gogo yedua no entos ne board me to me for boys in go on say ke from armed forces but mu nyina ye de mo kwa 48 engineers regiment mo kodo ye state farms and the Ghana ye kra we are not able to reach 1 million metric tons where President Kufani Atamos do you know we have not been able to go back to 1 million 1.2 million metric tons and ye cocoa farms say the Cote d'Ivoire for ye bino ye border farms ye toast farms ye confirm toast be on Burkina ya man who between now and the next 4 years 2028 na president mama so take this as a major project this is would the small boy no twari ye no Burkina Faso no ye for boys nyina this should be the blood of these 6 people no but we no should not be in vain. Although me am say abusia for no must sue Ghana government but it should not be in vain. Ye for say ade we ni enka say never again President Mahama fancy the boss say, and I'm saying this, why sometimes because of politics, we make some of these policies laughable politics. It shouldn't be laughable. It should never be laughable. And part of the job creation. Maybe NDC for now who said on the package and marketing here, but we must create jobs. And if a boy senior the omukogu from place, you say I buy ye triam kabusumi bia send 1,500 ye de mamo 3,000 or 5,000 ye de mamo mu kodo cocoa. In the next 4 years, Ghana will become #1 producer of cocoa in the world. And a Cote d'Ivoire for BTN. Let's do that, President Mama. I challenge you. President Mama, I challenge you. This is something I know you can do it, President Mama. I know you can do it. Baby, I only President Kufuado EDC ye na 1D1 for men to me deliver ni nyina no. O men to me deliver bi, but men to me deliver ni nyina. Take it up and say that if you necro, o be ma from place in Sasi o, e de ye o be jibe 1 million acres cocoa nkwa. 1,000 acres ye dua body nkwa. 1,000 acres ye dua ntoso nkwa. The entire stretch of a from place from Yeji. Eba ba be sia ba mi si Yeji mpo white water na so abuji na pom kromu. Fufu susola any a year first saying wipe yakpe any idea na even President Mahama Chrome bole salaga yo yiri sola tunaka e ho nyina baba di besi a front place atante achima gogo a di kosi kwame danso a di besi dambai ade besi krache enkwanta baby adua bayere yen tum rantie ne maba wo ni nyinangum ye be ma 3000 Ghana a month and 5000 Ghana a month mo de mo ndo mo do koko na ebi do bode na ebi do banche. Ghana will become the net producer of food for West Africa. Your politicians will win way. I said, "Why make a President Mahama own him? Me have worked with President Mahama before in Parliament. Own him. He knows this. But okay, political boys now want to that be oh yanya the win elections. South Korea never win elections. You have to VAT, you have my influencer journalist, you know, can be my young. You have a microphone, no did at them. Mr. President to be about good mind. Na don't cast no go near papa. One day one Gabi more than too good as a Japan on air for 2.5 contracts. And we are natural can and another different. And can another good vision. Nanado opposition. Only Nanado Castle Papa. Why your politics are changing experience Okutani or Sensama say he knows what the people need, what the public need. Only the anti opposition for so long and he knew what he had to do. But Obetna Kunyaso. Even in your for Akroma no so person Pamono. Nanado himself wanted to sack him, but Copenhagen. Missy Omu to make a cabinet. Moye cabinet in Pong ya naga bi ma ba no ma be semu. Nti cabinet decision na mudi now ya to agu yen fa ba kokrase for that make it stay there. Enti President Mahama, I challenge you. Don't listen to boys no more hono. Boys na try won share ni mom yodium for no. Their name is not on the ballot, but their name is not in any history books. O President Mahama ona udin woso. Ye we na judin. Remember President Mahama o koda. Look at the faces of these young people. The faces of these young people, politicians be awaiting me all power. Say we solving Ghana joblessness, Ghana unemployment. Now one solving the blood and the faces of these young people will haunt you forever in your dreams. In fact, it will haunt your children and haunt your grandchildren. So what to me so betting as a sank for life? What to me so betting ya the boa a sefata no improving for life now so on ye. These are people's children. Omako 6 eko. Omo mugu hospital or their life may not be because nipa 6 so egu a friend say a ventilator so ICU. Imagine. Oh compare Dumayo no compare ICU intensive care unit. ICU oh compare Dumayo. Jesus Christ. Now that's a Dubai will be compared to my Oboka that ICU. Singapore will be compared to my Oboka that ICU. Malaysia will be compared to my Obe that ICU. We must end this UN people where and this will be their politics. And this UN people must come together near fair 90 from say never again. No politics near about joblessness and unemployment. You can't humum. But President Mahama say or say why 1D1F no enye a priority mpacho President Mahama fire priority. They doesn't make sense. Somebody kokon keten your priority. I may praise you say in kokon keten the concept behind it no the cooperative the individualized first a micro poultry farming no as a group amalgamation no aggregate na kambo mebe bo Ghana man. Ye nyina ye nkola na ye maame no eye nkoko ofie. Enti na edu Christmas afena enkofo kohwe enkoko akoto no efie wani ache baako otukoshi wani eno ani edi. That is the concept. Any bad ye njai yesre. But President Mahama, it will not make sense so be enkoko nketenkete but you abandon a friend saying 1D1F. Enti President Mahama, me say I'm challenging you. If you want to leave a legacy, say the wa say you want to leave a legacy. Part of 1D1F no. Start pushing. Project emu bia ujiri say MPP for na politics enye viable na Ghana for sika na ye so fakakeka ho ye chokwan ye be create job say one of those factories ni nyina po efa 100 200 100 250 50 boys ya omu nyina benya adwuma ye omu nkowu omu nyina benya adwuma kakra ye after we are now the one a year first and kokon ketenkete na beka ho sa gold board sika na mo gina kwa say party boys asande ho omudie no ye emphasize gold board is can be creating these jobs crashing na boys ni nyina pa adwuma ye ne emfa bi nko ho seriously and a gold board na they almost say asasene dadanti oh we must as well make money out of it. Yes, but use that to create jobs. O man ya bro ye penen ko ade ne adi ye nwene o man ne daachin e na nkola ni wu no they are dying. We have blood on our hands. We have blood on our hands. These young people know their blood is crying for us. And ebe sure kogu nyankopon so Say ne man kolan kete on so da yes oba be for mo makwa for mo enu ti na MP na say mo kind of oil parliament go for dwa no MP say nyame na de ama nyame na si omungu minim say MP no kan in the context of Islam because in kremosu meme wo fa no nyina ye kremofo ewo eyomo ya santin kremo ewo apeja ko abrefo asantin kremo pa intimate kremosu ma say omo kan kremofo gidi say de besie bia onyankopon na ye in fact to some extent to Christopher Jidisa because if you look at the Bible Christopher Bebeko this Bible they say the best be emphasis that man yankopon but who be say the say accidental because Bible no so my yet say Ecclesiastes say emre ni nkrabia eto obia we emre ni nkrabia na ato boys no enyo mu wo